Hello, this is Renee, and Tom and I are on the Ultimate World Cruise, and we just docked in Vigo, Spain. Join us on an unforgettable journey as we dock in the vibrant city of Vigo, Spain, and experience the rich history with a walking tour to the majestic castle, and at the end of the day, I might have some retail therapy at a local mall. Well, maybe we just got some snacks that we've been craving. Once we were cleared to leave the ship, the first thing we ran into was this statue. It symbolizes Vigo's deep connection to the sea and maritime culture. It was built in 1991, and it's also called the Swimmer. We're going to be walking up to the castle, and you can feel the history seeping through the walls. Pre-Roman times, the area was originally inhabited by the Celtic. So when I say up, we're going to be going up a lot of steps. When we walked by the basilica, it was closed. The church was rebuilt after being burned down by soldiers in 1585. Vigo boasts a rich history that stretches back to the ancient times. And of course, Vigo became part of the Roman Empire. The remnants of the Roman settlements can be seen in and around Vigo. During the Middle Ages in the 8th and 19th century, the region saw numerous Viking raids due to its coastal position. In the 11th century, the construction of the castle San Sebastian marked an essential point in Vigo's history. In the 15th century, Vigo became a growing fishing village. In the 18th century, in 1702, the Battle of Vigo Bay was a significant naval battle during the War of the Spanish Succession. During the 17th century, the Castro Fortress was built in 1665 during the reign of King Philip IV of Spain. The fortress is strategically located on a hill known as Monte del Castro, which provides a commanding view of the bay. The fortress played a role during the Battle of Vigo Bay in 1702, which had a significant naval engagement during the War of the Spanish Succession. The Napoleonic Wars of 1808 and 1814 during the Peninsular War, the fortress again became a focal point of defense. Over the centuries, the Castro Fortress fell into disrepair but has since been restored and maintained as a historical site. In 1809, Vigo was occupied by French troops under Napoleon's command. During the 20th century, 1936 to 1939, during the Spanish Civil War, Vigo experienced political turmoil, but it was largely escaped by a widespread destruction seen in other parts of Spain. And even more steps. And more steps. In the 1960s and 70s, Vigo underwent rapid industrialization, specializing in shipbuilding and automotive industries. Today, Vigo is the largest city in Galicia. Its port is one of the busiest in Spain. Are we there yet? It took over an hour to walk up this hill. The fort was involved in 3 wars. The first was the Portuguese Restoration War, which was a conflict between Portugal and Spain. This stemmed from Portugal's desire to regain independence from Spanish rule. The war began in 1640 and ended in 1668 with the signing of the Treaty of Lisbon. The Battle of Vigo Bay was a naval engagement during the War of the Spanish Succession, fought on October 23, 1702. The Peninsular War was part of the Napoleonic War involving France against Spain and Portugal and the United Kingdom. It began in 1808 and lasted until 1814. But it's not, and we head right in. Can you feel our apprehension as we walk to the door? We're thinking it's going to be closed. So the Portuguese Restoration War re-established Portugal's independence from Spain after 60 years of the Liberian Union. The Battle of Vigo Bay was a significant naval conflict during the War of the Spanish Succession, resulting in a major Anglo-Dutch victory. And the Peninsular War, part of the larger Napoleonic Wars, saw the successful expulsion of French forces from Spain and Portugal. The Castle San Sebastian and the Castro Fortress were both castles that were part of the Vigo's defense network that served different purposes and were situated in different locations. After we're done walking through the castle, we take a walk through Vigo, which is just enchanting. The streets are full of life with charming cafes and local shops. And we're headed to the mall. But it's not just any mall, it's an underground mall. The mall is strategically located near Vigo port. Besides being underground, the main entrance is at sea level. But much, if not all, of the shopping is located below the ground. Wait, did we just pass a McDonald's? I think we'll be back. The architecture designed incorporates natural light through skylights and open spaces. And here's the entrance. Kind of unassuming. At first I didn't think we were there because I was looking for it above ground. They had a grocery store there and Tom and I picked up some of our favorite junk food. No video proof, but it may have been chips and candy. Once we're done moseying through the mall, we go back to McDonald's and grab a bite to eat. The statue is dedicated to a prominent poet and political activist who is renowned for his powerful advocacy. As we got closer to the town square, there were street performers playing everywhere. As we head back to the ship, we see the police busting up a counterfeit sales ring. Looks like the clouds are rolling in. It's going to be a foggy departure. But first we have tonight's entertainment. Royal Caribbean singer Daniele with the show Kings and Queens.
Had a good comment earlier today. He said that the weather outside was not amazing. But it means that the weather will get even less amazing in a few hours. We are expecting wind up to over 40 knots, moderate to rough seas around 3 to 5 meters.
Our evening's entertainment was Tap Factory. And after Tap Factory, it was time for the Irish dance party. Make sure to like, subscribe, and ring that bell for more adventures from every corner of the globe. Here's our itinerary for the next 4 ports. See you at the next port.